The F-22 Raptor was built to break every single one of them. This is not an aircraft you admire. This is an aircraft you survive, if you're lucky. When the F-22 enters the airspace, the war is already decided. Not because of numbers, not because of luck, but because the Raptor was engineered with one brutal philosophy: total air dominance at any cost. It does not fight fair. It does not warn. It does not miss. Long before the enemy radar even senses something strange, the F-22 is already there, high, fast, silent, watching, calculating kill solutions, while the opposing pilots still believe they are alone in the sky. This jet does not rush into combat. It owns it. The shape of the F-22 is not beautiful. It is dangerous. Every sharp edge, every angle, every panel is designed to confuse radar waves, scatter signals, and erase its existence. Enemy radar operators don't see a fighter jet. They see noise, ghosts, errors, and by the time they understand the truth, the Raptor has already locked on. Stealth is not just invisibility. Stealth is control. The F-22 decides when it wants to be seen. And when it doesn't, it becomes death without a face. Then comes speed, the kind of speed that does not scream. While other fighters burn fuel and light up the sky with afterburners, the F-22 supercruises. It flies faster than sound without announcing itself. Mach 1.5 and beyond, quietly tearing through the air, conserving fuel, extending reach, extending fear. This means the Raptor arrives first. It leaves last. And it fights on its own terms. But speed alone does not kill. Positioning does. The F-22's thrust vectoring engines give it something most pilots only see in nightmares. It can pivot in midair. It can change direction instantly. It can point its nose at you even when physics says it shouldn't. In a dogfight, enemy pilots feel like they are chasing a shadow that can turn inside their thoughts. Missiles lose lock. Angles disappear. Hope evaporates. And then the Raptor opens its weapons bay. No external weapons, no drag, no warning. The doors open for seconds, just long enough to release destruction. AM-120 AMRAAMs streak out for beyond visual range kills. Targets vanish before they even see the attacker. If someone somehow survives long enough to get close, the AIM-9X finishes the conversation. This is not combat. This is execution. Behind the glass, the pilot is not overwhelmed. The F-22's sensor fusion turns chaos into clarity. Radar, infrared, electronic warfare data, satellites, everything merges into one perfect picture. The pilot sees the battlefield as if time itself has slowed down. Enemy aircraft glow like targets on a firing range. While opposing pilots struggle with warning tones and fragmented data, the Raptor pilot is already choosing who dies first. And that is the most terrifying part. The F-22 doesn't just kill aircraft, it kills confidence. In military exercises, Raptors have achieved kill ratios so brutal they sound fake. 20-1, 30-1, entire squadrons eliminated without a single loss. These aren't outdated jets. These are advanced fighters flown by skilled pilots, erased because they never stood a chance. Because the F-22 was never meant to compete. It was meant to dominate. This is why the United States refuses to export it. Not to allies, not to partners, not to anyone. The F-22 is not just technology. It is leverage. A silent threat that says, if air superiority matters, America already won. When the Raptor patrols, enemy commanders hesitate. Air defenses go on edge. Pilots feel hunted. Missions get canceled. Routes get changed. Wars slow down, not because bombs fell, but because fear arrived first. The F-22 clears the sky so others can strike freely. Bombers move without resistance. Fleets operate without fear. The Raptor is the invisible shield and the invisible sword at the same time. Only 187 were ever built. And that small number makes it even more dangerous. Every loss would matter. Every sortie is calculated. Every deployment is a message. When an F-22 shows up, it is not routine. It is intentional. Critics talk about maintenance, about cost, about age. They don't understand the point. The F-22 does not need to fly every day. It only needs to fly when it matters. And when it does, the sky changes. The balance shifts. The enemy adapts too late. Even today, with newer fighters entering service, the Raptor remains unmatched in pure air-to-air combat. It was built for a war against the strongest enemies imaginable, and it still outclasses them. Future jets may add AI, they may add drones, they may add numbers, but they are all chasing a ghost that already exists, because the F-22 is not loud, it is not flashy, it does not seek attention, it waits, it watches, and when the moment comes, it strikes without mercy. For pilots who face it, the experience is the same. Radar confusion, sudden missile warnings, no visual CE.